guy, Jonathan Schager here for Seconds Out. I'm joined today by dazzling Darren Barker, former middleweight IBF world champion. How are we doing, Darren?
Yeah, really good. Buzzing after seeing that. Can't wait for fighting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just discussing yourself now. You're retired. First of all, how are you finding life as a retired man?
Easy, and to be honest, I thought I would as well. You know, my story is quite well documented. You know, my injuries and my loss of my brother, and it was a nightmare. And in the last couple of years, probably 3 years, were a real struggle for me. I just had that goal, wanted to win the world title, and once I achieved it, you know, it was a big sigh of relief, a big weight off my shoulders, and you know, now I can walk around, chase after my kids, pain free. Like I say, I'm enjoying retirement life already.
Good stuff, and the body, you know, obviously in the last fight against Stern, obviously the body unfortunately gave out on you. We were looking forward to seeing you, you know, retain the belt that night. How's the body recovering now, and are you able to, you know, hopefully you want to get back to doing a bit of light training maybe? Yeah,
I mean the body, now I'm not putting the workload in that I was when I was boxing. It's not so bad. I mean, it's not perfect. I do still need 2 hip operations that I'm trying to prolong because I'm a big tart. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I still wake up in a fair bit of pain, but I'm all right. You know, it was worth. That was the price that I had to pay to become world champion, and I'll do it all again. But as far as training, so now I'm doing a lot of cycling. Saying off camera there, really enjoying it. Putting in some real mileage, and it's not affecting my hip. I mean, I'll wake up and like I say, anyway, if I'm not cycling, it's pain, so there's no difference there. I think it was the impact for me with the running that I struggled with. Yeah, so that's my real passion. I mean, I'm really enjoying the cycling. So, like I said, you might see me in the Tour de France one day. It's the oldest ever competitor.
Quality, that'll be some story if it happens. No, I mean, I was going to ask you, obviously we've been seeing a lot of you around the Matchroom events. I mean, you've almost sort of taken on an unofficial ambassadorial role, it would appear, sort of, you know, being around around all the events.
Well, you know, I'm a fan, though I don't miss boxing myself. I'm a fan of British boxing, big boxing fan now. Whereas when I was doing it, you get so caught up in your own thing that I couldn't really enjoy boxing as such. But now I'm a big fan. I'm friends with Eddie and the team, and you know, Tony's like a family member to me. So yeah, it's nice to pop in the gym, see all the lads. I enjoy the banter, and that's what I do miss. The lads. So if I can get down to the shows and do a bit and see them all, happy days.
Yeah, and any insight into Eddie off camera? I mean, obviously Eddie in himself now is becoming a big personality within boxing. You know, I mean, obviously he's a very candid bloke on camera as well. He doesn't shirk away from any of the tough questions. What's he like away from the camera when you go for a meal?
He's a laugh a minute. Honestly, he's forever taking the mick out of people. But you can give it back to him. It's all well and good. He's a good bloke, and what I don't, you know, he cares. He does care. You know, I was his first signing, and he always cared about me. You know, you see him in the ring when, you know, when a fight, when a big fight, he's passionate. He believes it, and that's not because he's thinking in the future. So he cares. He loves his fighters. So I know it's a bit of a strong word, but you know, he does care, and he's a good bloke. You know, he's a family man at the end of the day, and so is his dad Barry, who's also a tremendous fella, and you can see they're a good family, and they're a good working unit. I was so thankful that I joined them when I did.
I just wanted to ask you, obviously the state of British boxing at the moment, it's currently thriving. I mean, what are you thinking in terms of, you know, the UK super fights that await sort of next year? Do you think British boxing is just going to keep growing?
It will keep growing, and I think a massive marquee name who's going to continue to carry us is going to be Andy Joshua. You know, in my eyes, we're definitely going to have a future British heavyweight champion. I'm sure that, and that's just going to do wonders. You know, when Lewis is boxing, how big boxing was in the country, then you know, we've got an Olympic gold medalist who's, I believe, going to go on to win world champion, to be world champion. And I think it's just going to continue to help British boxing grow. And yeah, I mean, look at our amateur team, even going to the grassroots, it's booming. And you know, I'm very proud to have been part of it and to continue to watch it grow.
And so therefore you think sort of Anthony will go on to become almost like the flag bearer for British boxing moving forward?
I think he's going to be the front man for British boxing. Everyone's going to look to, heavyweights at the end of the day has always stood the test of time. It's always been the marquee division, and we've got a crossover star there who can back it up. He's a tremendous fighter, and I've seen him do things in the gym that lightweights can't do. Ridiculous. I'm very optimistic about the future of British boxing.
Did you ever have the pleasure of getting in the ring with him back when you were training?
No chance. No. Thank God I was a middleweight, not a heavyweight like this one.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, just a final question. Obviously, moving forward, you're sort of heavily involved in the matchroom scene. We did see you quite a few times during your career work as a pundit on Sky as well. Do you think that's something you'd like to, keep involved with?
For me, it's if I'm asked, I'll do it, but I'll never go chasing anything. I enjoy being at the shows, and I enjoy talking about it. And so if they want to stick a camera in front of me to do so, then I don't mind.
Yeah.
I think if you're asking me if I would have an involvement in boxing in the future, then yeah, I think I would like to help the kids down at my old amateur club, Repton. One day when I can commit, because the kids need you. They need somebody who's going to be committed to it and going to be reliable. And at the minute, I can't give them that. But one day when it all quietens down, I'd like to get down and help the kids and give something back to the club that gave me so much.
Yeah. Well, just like to say, your night last year when you won the world title, as a boxing fan, separate to the work I do in the media, was one of my memorable moments as a British boxing fan last year. It was, it was brilliant, mate.
I don't know what to say, but people say that to me, it puts a smile on my face. I can't believe it sometimes.
No, it was, like you say, the emotion that you felt in the ring, and Eddie, like you said, it was very tangible. And I think all the British boxing fans felt it as well, mate.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you very much.
Also, I'm a United fan, so I'm actually hoping you win the league this year instead of City. I always prefer you to win it instead of City. So all the best. Thank you, Darren.
Cheers.